Hi everybody and welcome to our yoga practice today. And our yoga practice today is a beautiful flowing practice to help bring strength, to help strengthen your core, to bring balance to your mind and your body. And we're going to do some deep stretches to release any tension in your physical body. So we're going to begin in seated, in cross-legged if that feels right for you, or just legs stretched out. We're going to connect our thumb and our little finger together, coming into our hand mudra, which helps to balance the water element within your body. We'll take a few opening breaths together. So take a nice deep breath in through your nose, hold for a moment, and then exhale long and slow through your mouth. And again, nice deep breath in through the nose, pausing at the top, and then exhaling long and slow through the mouth. And we'll continue to take a few more deep mindful breaths as we allow the eyes to gently close, focusing on every in-breath and every out-breath. And as you continue to breathe in this way, just gently hear these words in your mind. I allow my breath to calm and soothe my body. I allow my breath to calm and still my mind. I allow my breath to cleanse and clear my energy. I allow the soothing sound of my breath to let me know all is well. And then when you are ready, we'll take a deeper cleansing breath now in through our nose and a gentle sigh out through the mouth. Just letting go of all tension in your jaw. When you feel ready, we'll open the eyes. Take a nice opening breath together, inhaling arms up, palms together, and exhaling hands to the heart. And again, deep breath in and breathing out. This time, inhale, press the palms together, lengthen through both sides of your body. And then exhaling, right hand on the left knee, and gently take the gaze over your left shoulder. As we take the next in-breath, sit slightly taller, and as you take your out-breath, just twisting that a little bit deeper. And then flowing straight over to the other side as we connect with the breath. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. Coming all the way back to center, interlacing fingers out behind, coming into a chest stretch. Just opening up the lungs and the heart as we drop the chin into the chest. Take a nice deep breath in. And then breathing out, release. Stretching our legs out. Toes up towards the sky. Sit nice and tall. If you start to feel rounding over in your spine, just press into the fingertips out behind and get that nice lift. So you should be feeling quite a nice strong stretch in the back of the hamstrings, which is a really common place where we hold tension. If it's too intense, just bring the legs slightly closer together. And this might be enough for you today. Otherwise, bringing fingertips out in front and slowly walking the hands away from your body, dropping the chin into the chest, relaxing your shoulders. And this just helps to release all tension in your lower back and your hips. And you may want to stay here or take hold of the toes as we take an in-breath, lengthen, exhaling, going that little bit deeper. And then slowly release, coming all the way back to center. We're going to bring the legs together, toes up towards the sky, taking in-breath, arms up. As you exhale, cross the arms over, taking hold of the balls of the feet or just the shins or the ankles. Taking an in-breath as we lengthen the spine, and then exhale, dropping in a little bit deeper. And just taking a nice soothing breath here. And this helps to cleanse our kidneys and our liver, and physically just stretches out the backs of the legs and the lower back. And then slowly release, coming all the way back up. Inhaling, arms up, lengthen through both sides of your body. And as you exhale, crossing up the other arm over this time. And again, just taking hold of the balls of the feet or wherever feels comfortable for your body. You might want to use a little bit of movement here as we just shift the weight very subtly onto one sits bone to the other as we go that little bit deeper. And then slowly release, coming all the way back up. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, bring them close in towards the hips. Interlace fingers, taking hold of the feet. If it's too intense, take the feet slightly further away. Take an in-breath, lift and lengthen through spine, and then using the strength in your arms as you exhale, going that little bit deeper. You can rest the elbows on the inner calves and just gently draw the knees down that little bit more. And we'll just gently shake the head from side to side, just massaging out the neck. And then gently release and coming all the way back up, bringing the knees together. We're going to do a slow retreat down onto our back. So legs together, engaging the core, arms out in front, and then slowly coming down, one vertebrae at a time, and then trying to keep the shoulders off your mat. If your neck feels strained, just support it gently with your hands. From here, we're going to lift the knees. Keep the knees slightly bent, and then when you are ready, you're going to extend one leg, bring the other knee in, and then over to the other side. And just keep your awareness on the breath here. If you need to rest at any time, then rest, that's okay. If you want to work your core a little bit harder, when you extend the leg, take it a little bit lower. And just take it nice and slow, want this nice and controlled. Keep the shoulders lifted so we know that the core is engaged and we're supporting the back at the same time. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Release the soles of the feet down, rest the arms down by your side. Take an in-breath, and as you breathe out, lifting hips up to the sky, coming into our bridge. Allow the chin into the chest, press into the palms of your hands. Stay here, or if you want to challenge, bring your left knee in towards your tummy, and then exhale, extend. And we'll do 3 on each side. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Releasing that foot down, keep the hips lifted, and then over the other side. Inhale, knee in. Exhale, extend. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, keeping the hips lifted. And then release. Take one more full deep breath here. And then breathing out, releasing one vertebrae down at a time. Once the hips have come down, raising the shoulders, lifting the knees and crossing the ankles, supporting your neck, but not pulling on the neck. We're going to do 10 pulses here. So when you're ready, but keep the shoulders lifted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here, engage the core. Take your right elbow towards your left knee. Come back to center to do 1 pulse in the middle, and then over the other side. Middle pulse, other side. And again, if you need to rest at any time, rest. Remember to breathe. We'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and release. Hugging knees into the tummy, gently rock from side to side. Taking hold of the backs of the knees, doing 1 gentle rock, all the way up into seated, stretching out your spine. And then when you're ready, we're going to come onto all 4s. Taking our hands so that they're shoulder width apart, knees hip distance apart. Tucking the toes under, release back into our first down dog. So just making sure that the gaze is between our feet, press into each and every fingertip. Keep the hips lifted up towards the skies. We do 3 rounds of sun salutation, leading with our breath. So we inhale into plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale into crocodile. Turn the toes down. Inhale for up dog. So either to here or coming up to here. Tuck toes under, exhale, down dog. And again, inhale, plank, exhale, crocodile. Inhale, up dog, exhale, release, down dog. Pausing just to reconnect with the breath, checking with alignment. And then one more time, inhale, plank, exhale, crocodile. Inhaling, up dog, shoulders down. Exhale, release, down dog. Pause to take a nice deep breath here. Staying here if you're looking after your body today, or release right leg up to the sky, coming up into our one-legged dog. Taking an in breath. As you breathe out, bend right knee, sweep that foot through between your hands. Coming into low lunge. So just not collapsing onto the front of that thigh, using your core strength. Use fingertips to help with balance. Lengthen through spine all the way down to that heel. If you need to, you can rest by dropping the knee down. And then bringing our hands to our heart, pressing each and every fingertip together, holding and breathing. And slowly take left elbow to the outer right knee and the gaze over the right shoulder. So really using our core here, not collapsing onto that thigh. Take one more deep breath. And then as you breathe out, come back to center. Bring both hands down against the inner right foot. Begin to ground into that back heel. Press your right arm against your inner calf. And then peel that left arm up towards the sky. Take an in breath. And breathe out, reaching arm over the head, lengthening. And opening up the side of your body. Staying here or resting your left hand on your lower back. Stay there or drop right shoulder down, reach through to interlace the fingers. When you are ready to release, bring both hands back down against the inner right foot, rotate onto the ball of the back foot, taking an in breath, and then breathing out, step back into down dog. Hands shoulder width apart. Sun salutation, inhale plank, exhale crocodile. Inhale up dog, exhaling release down dog. Coming on to the other side, so left foot up towards the sky, pushing the heel away. Take a nice deep breath. Bending that left knee, sweep foot through between your hands. Slightly drawing the chin into the chest as well, so we get that nice alignment with our spine. Stay here or bring the hands to the heart. And then slowly right elbow to outer left knee. Take a nice full breath here all the way down to your tummy. Slowly coming back to center. Dropping both hands down against the inner left foot. Rotating to ground into your back heel. And peel your right arm up towards the sky. Taking an in breath. Breathing out, reaching that arm over the head. Breathing and opening this into the side of your right body. Staying here or taking right hand onto the lower back. Stay there or drop left shoulder down, reach through to bind the arms. Once you're here, think about drawing that right shoulder back, gazing over the right shoulder. Slowly release. Both hands down against the inner left foot. Rotate back onto the ball of that foot. And stepping back into your down dog. This time with the feet together, big toes connect. Take an in breath, raise the heels. Breathing out, releasing heels down. Gently coming down onto our knees and bringing your left foot through between your hands. Creeping toes up to the front of our mat. And gently dropping the hips down, coming in to that crescent moon. As we open palms, take a nice energizing breath in. Arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. And again, breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, right hand on the back of the right thigh, coming into that gentle back bend, lifting up through the heart. And then slowly release. Taking that knee out to the side, stepping back, and bringing right foot through between our hands. Open palms, take a deep breath in. Breathing out, hands to the heart. And again, breathing in. This time breathing out, left hand on the back of the left thigh, gentle back bend. Beautiful for strengthening your heart and your lungs. And if you're feeling quite fatigued, it's really energizing and uplifting pose to do. And then gently release. Taking that foot back out behind, tuck toes under, stretch back in your down dog. Bring gaze between your hands and slowly start to walk the feet up to meet in our forward fold. Bringing the feet together, weight back in the heels, dropping the crown of the head down. Letting go of all tension in your upper body. And then we're going to soften knees, come down into your chair, bringing the hands to the heart. Squeezing the legs together, drawing the chin in slightly. You really want to challenge and work your core hard and your lower body, sink the hips down a little bit more. From here, place your left elbow on your outer right knee. Stay here or continue to keep pressing against that outer knee and open the arms. Resting fingertips down on our mats, right arm towards the sky. Slowly release. Both arms forward, palms parallel, take an in-breath. Breathing out, hands to heart. Right elbow on the outer left knee this time, coming into our revolved chair. Staying here, opening the arms. Keeping the weight back in the heels. One more deep breath here. And then release, coming back to center. Deep breath in. And then breathing out, release. Interlacing fingers out behind and gently taking the arms over the head. Give the head a gentle shake or nod. And then bending at the knees, lengthening through the spine, coming all the way up into your mountain. Feet together, hands resting at the heart. And then coming into our wide-legged squat. So toes out slightly, heels in, hands at the heart, bending at the knees. To challenge, go a little bit deeper. And if you really want to work on toning and strengthening the legs and the core, you can raise your heels. And to help with balance, just focus just in front. If you need to release the heels down, that's okay. Take a nice strengthening breath in, arms up. Breathing out, hands to the heart. And again, breathing in, breathing out. Last time, deep breath in, breathing out, and release. Coming to mountain, feet together. We're going to go into warrior 3, which is beautiful for strengthening your core and also strengthening for your back and bringing the whole body back into alignment and balance. We're going to rest the hands at the heart. Take your right toes out behind. Lower the chest, draw the chin in slightly. Check your standing leg is nice and straight. And we're not gripping on with the toes. Just try and bring that awareness to the whole of the foot. Continue to focus on your breathing. And then slowly releasing that leg up behind, just in line with the hip, pushing the heel away. And just take one more final breath here. And then breathing out, release. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. And then coming over to the other side, left toes out behind. So the beauty of our balanced postures is that for that moment, you're not thinking about anything else. You're really in the present moment. So it's really good to practice these postures, just help train the mind to be present. So moving slowly into your warrior 3, pause to take a breath, and then slowly release left leg up, pointing the toes down towards your mat, so that will just help keep your hips in alignment. And then just take one more final breath here, and then breathing out, release. Take a deep breath in, arms up, breathing out, forward fold. Bending at the knees, palms to the floor, step back into your plank, shoulders over wrists. If you're looking after your body, just drop your knees down. If you wish to challenge, raise your right foot just a few inches off the floor. Keep the body nice and parallel. And then releasing over the other side. And then gently coming down onto the knees, and then coming down to the forearms and interlacing the fingers. So we're going to go into our dolphin pose, which is a really beautiful pose to bring strength to your core and your back. It also helps to boost your immunity. So when you are ready, tuck toes under, shoulders are over the elbows, and extend the hips up to the sky, coming into our dolphin. The gaze is at the toes. Try and engage the core. And just being mindful not to collapse into those shoulders. Keep pushing away from the floor. You can either stay here if you want to challenge. We'll do 3 pushbacks, moving with the breath. So inhale, plank. Exhale, push back. And again, inhale, plank. Exhale, push back. One more. Breathing in, breathing out. Stay here, or to finish, raise right leg up towards the sky. Releasing that foot and taking it the other side. One more final breath here. And then release, gently coming down onto the knees. Taking the knees so that they come to the outer parts of the mat, connect the big toes out behind. We're going to stretch the right arm away from the body and thread your left arm underneath, dropping the temple down onto your mat, sliding the right arm away from the body. Just letting go of all tension in your shoulders. And then slowly release, coming over to the other side. Left arm reaches away, right arm threads through. Take a nice deep breath here. And then slowly release. Coming all the way onto all fours. Bringing the knees hip distance apart, taking an in-breath, rounding the spine. Breathing out into cow. Coming into neutral spine, drawing the body up slowly. And we're going to come into our camel. So hands at the heart. Engaging the glutes and the core. Taking in-breath, arms up. And then breathing out, right hand on the heel. On the right heel, push the hips forward. Left arm reaches over the head. Beautiful, energizing pose. Really good for helping just to encourage us to breathe deeper and more open. Coming all the way back up. Inhale, arms up, and then taking it over the other side. Left hand on the left heel. Right arm reaches over the head. Keep pushing the hips forward and engaging your glutes. Bringing right hand back to the heart, coming all the way back up slowly onto all fours. Take another deep breath in as we round the spine, to tailbone under, and then exhaling into cow. Into nice neutral spine, and then coming into seated. And stretching your right leg out in front, we're going to bring the left foot against the inner thigh. Right toes up towards the sky, so we're going to sit nice and tall. From here, rest your right fingertips out behind. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, bringing that arm forwards against the inner knee, wrapping the arm out behind and interlacing fingers. If you find that the fingers can't quite interlace, you're feeling a bit tight in your shoulders, then you can use a strap, or again, if that's too intense, then just stay here for today. If you want to go a little bit deeper, drop chin in, and as if we're taking forehead down towards the knee. Take a full deep breath here, and then gently release. Coming over to the other side. So right foot against the inner thigh, bringing it nice and close to the tummy. Left fingertips press out behind. Taking the in-breath, raise right arm, and exhale, keep leaning forward, wrapping right arm out behind, and taking left hand back. So we're interlacing fingers. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, going a little bit deeper, drawing the forehead down towards your knee. And then gently release. Stretching both legs out in front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Coming all the way back up to center. Coming into our boat. So we're going to bend the knees, raise the feet off the floor. If you need to rest, just take hold of the backs of the knees. Stay here, or if you wish to challenge, we're going to extend one leg, bring the other knee in, and then over to the other side. So again, just take it nice and controlled. If you're finding it a little bit challenging to start with, you can just take hold of the backs of the knees, but keep the spine really tall. Keep focusing on your breath. And we'll do 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Take a deep breath in, and then breathing out, hugging knees into the tummy. When you are ready, we're going to bring the right leg underneath the left. Taking hold of that left leg, sitting tall in the spine. Stay here if you're looking after your body, or to go a little bit deeper. Take the foot over the top, pressing into that foot. And again, just focus on that nice lengthened spine. Or to go deeper, bring that foot further back, aligning the knees as best we can. Taking hold of the feet, dropping chin down and relaxing your shoulders. And you can either keep the hands here, or you can bring the hands to the heart. And just take some nice soothing breaths here. Tuning in to the sensations in your body. So this is really lovely for releasing all tension in your hips, your back. And it's really good if you suffer from sciatica as well. And let's take one more deep breath here. And then gently releasing, uncrossing the legs and taking it straight over to the other side. So again, either to here or here. One side might be tighter than the other, so just be mindful that you're always listening to your body and doing what's right for you. And each day is different, each practice is different. So just be kind and gentle to your body. And then sit tall in the spine. And if it feels right for your body, bring your hands to your heart. And just hold your awareness as well at the sits bones. So pressing equally into both sits bones. And gently release, uncrossing the legs. And just stretching them out in front, give them a little shake. Toes up to the sky, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Coming all the way back up to center, coming back into cross legs. If you began your practice with the left leg in front, then take it over to the other side. Taking in-breath, arms up, exhaling, right fingertips down on your mat, reaching over with your left arm, Take a deep breath in, and then breathing out, flowing straight over to the other side, really lengthening. And then releasing, coming back to center, resting the hands down on our knees, coming back into that hand mudra, so thumb and little finger together, dropping chin into the chest. As we take a deep breath in, draw the shoulders up. Gentle sigh out through the mouth as we relax the shoulders down. And one more time, breathing in and breathing out. Closing the eyes and gently taking your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Allowing the tongue to gently fall away from the roof of your mouth and letting go of all tension. And then rolling chin back into the chest and slowly and mindfully taking your left ear over towards your left shoulder and just pausing for that nice deep breath. And turning back to center, chin into the chest. Just beginning to softening the space between your eyes. Taking a few moments just to acknowledge your practice here today and feeling proud and feeling positive for taking this time just for yourself to nourish your mind and your body. And then together take a nice deep breath in and a long slow breath out. And one more time, deep breath in and breathing out. Gently bringing the palms together, letting the hands rest at the heart center. And just setting an intention to leave your practice here today feeling really proud and positive and energized and ready for the rest of your day ahead. And take one more final breath together, in through the nose, gentle sigh out through the mouth, and namaste. And then gently opening our eyes. And well done, everybody. So I hope you're feeling good and feeling proud. And thank you so much.